Maryville to take on the undefeated Spoof Hounds. Maryville they've been ranked right near the top all year long. The other game in Class 3 sees John Burroughs taking on Monette. In Class 4, it's St. Mary's against Webb City, and a rematch, Elias against Harrisonville. Harrisonville beat Elias, I think, in double overtime, first week of the season. They're playing again today. Couple of games last week, Ken, in Class 5. Kirkwood knocked off Parkway Central last night, 42-7. Fort Osage beat Ozark 16-7. So Kirkwood and Fort Osage will play for the Class 5 state championship next weekend. In Class 6, Francis Howell beat St. Louis Lafayette 17-6. And Blue Springs knocks off DeSmet 42-7. So Francis Howell and Blue Springs will play for the Class 6 title.
30-7. We'll give you some of the stats as we go along here in the third quarter. 37 Vikings with the lead. Vikes will have the ball. They'll work from north to south to start the second half. And here's the kick with the wind, and it's going to send LaQuentin Black about 4 yards deep into the end zone. He'll bring it out to the 5, to the 10. He is to the 25 and spins to the 30 and gets out to the 34-yard line. Good return, LaQuentin Black. And that's where the Vikings will take over at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, Matt Sandgren there to make the stop for Ottawa, but LaQuentin Black, who took it 2 or 3 yards deep, gets it all the way out past the 30 out to about the 34. So another good return by the Vikings.
Vikings with the ball to 34-yard line. It'd really be huge if the Vikings could take this second half opening kickoff and march down the field.
Let's put this thing out of range as quickly as we can.
30-7. Vikings in good shape, but this Ottawa club, they didn't win 8 in a row for nothing. They're a good ball club. Here's the handoff, and Stewart dances his way between the hash marks, picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4. We'll call it second down and 6 as he gets to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that was Nate Bruto, defensive back, up to make the stop. But a pretty nice game by Stewart. Looks like he got about 4 on the play. Let's call it second down and 6, ball just shy of the 40.
Martinko wide right side, Ballard wide left on this second down play. Reyes throws. It is intercepted. He threw it right to a defender. I don't know if he did not see Logan Schultz, but he threw it right to him.
Yeah, and Schultz wasn't moving that time. He hit him right in the gut. So not a good choice that time. So Ottawa takes the ball first and 10 with great field position at the Viking 37-yard line.
Well, he was trying to get it to Jacoby Ballard, but he was double covered, and that is the second interception for Logan Schultz. And now Ottawa, that gets the break they need, and they have the ball at the Viking 37-yard line. First down. And they want to keep it on the ground, and that running play goes nowhere. Andrew Human wraps up Dexter Hayes.
Yeah, Andrew Human there, Ty Phillips also there to wrestle him down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard on the play, second down and 11. So once again, that Viking front turns away the Ottawa running game.
Second down.
Ottawa minus 5 yards rushing in the first half.
Now we have an official stoppage of play. They were minus 5 rushing the ball.
Minus 5 rushing, yes.
And they lost a yard there, so minus 6 on the ground rushing the football. But it'll be second down, trying to take advantage of a turnover. Ginzo will take this snap of the Viking 43-yard line. And he throws that wide receiver screen, gets a nice block. Fowler with the tackle as Fowler bumps Travis Adamson out of bounds right around the Viking 30. He'll bring up third down and 3.
You know, John Hilliger, the big receiver for Ottawa, made a great block that time to free up Adamson. So that's a gain of about 8 on the play.
Third down and 3. Another quick pass to the outside, and that should be enough for a first down. Mike Hall comes up along with Michael Barnes to make the stop, but they use the exact same play, and it's enough for a first down to the Viking 26-yard line.
And once again, Adamson makes the catch, Hilliger makes the block, so it worked 2 straight times.
Oh, it'll be first down at the 26-yard line. Once again, they want to throw it. Here's the throw to the sideline. It is caught, and that is going to be a touchdown to John Hilliger. Nice catch by Hilliger. Made a couple of Vikings miss on that slant pattern again, and boy, the turnover turns into a touchdown, and if Ottawa needed that, they got exactly what they needed to start the second half.
Yeah, a 26-yard pass play from Ginzo to Hilliger, and boy, like you say, the turnover again bites the Vikings.
Wow. They'll try to attempt the extra point. It is now 30-13. Ball down, flag, and they never did kick the football, but there is a flag down. Wow, what a turn of events early in this second half. False start. So Jeff Stamp will attempt it again. The Vikings had all the momentum at the half, but the turnover has led to a touchdown, the second of the game for Hilliger. Now Stamp will attempt the extra point. Ball is down, kick is on the way, and he sends this one through. 30-14, 13-13 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Diane Dudenhofer. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office at 170 West Court Street for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Well, if Ottawa could draw it up in the locker room, that's what they would have hoped for, a turnover and a quick score, and they get it in the first 2 minutes of the second half to make it 30-14.
You know, though, Ken, looking on the bottom line, if somebody said, okay, you're going to turn the ball over 4 minutes and basically or 4 times in basically the first half. We're just a couple minutes into the second half. You're going to turn it over 4 times in that short amount of time, yet you're still ahead 30-14.
Yeah, you'd probably take it.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Well, let's see if LaQuentin Black or Tyler Davis can come up with a big special teams play. LaQuentin Black has one touchdown kickoff return today. And here comes the kick with the breeze at his back. And they're going to squib this one. And it bounces high in the air, bounces again, and goes out of bounds inside the 10.
Wow.
A squib kick, and it goes out of bounds. They throw a flag, but that hit one of the Viking receivers. So the Vikings are going to get the ball about the 8-yard line.
Ottawa could not have scripted that kick any better.
Squibbed it, went off the hands, I think, of Cameron Hope. And then it went out of bounds before it could be picked up by Quentin Black. So the Vikings deep in their own end here on first down.
You know, if Vikings could have controlled that kick, if you said that was Hope, he would have. We'd had pretty good field position.
But it was touched by Hope, and it was a live ball. So Valley will take over deep in their own end. And you know now this Baker defense is thinking we can get right back into this football game.
Yeah, Vikings need to, they established a running game near the end of the first half. That'd be good to see that happen again if we can do that now.
Lenoris Dukes checks in at the running back spot. The ball is at the 8-yard line. First down.
Good field. Good, and you feel Ottawa starting to feel that momentum again.
You bet. That was a huge swing to start this second half. Now the Vikings can get it back. Still leading 30-14. On first down, here's Dukes. Lenoris finds a small seam, gets out to the 11. Be second down and about 7. As he got across the 10-yard line. They'll give him the 11.
Now Xavier Stewart's going to come back in. Garen Gordon coming in one of the wide receiver spots, as is Travis Thornton at the tight end position.
Second down and 8. Gordon goes wide to the right side. Kel Johnson in the slot, same side. He's been a big receiver in this game. And on second down, they throw it over the middle. It's caught by Johnson. Oh, and he was a step away from taking that one the distance. Someone just got a hand of his shoe and tripped him up, but it's a first down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a touchdown-saving tackle by Weston Coombs, the 197-pound junior defensive back out of Phillipsburg, Kansas. But that's a big completion, gives the Vikings a little bit of receiving or running room.
And now here's Xavier Stewart running wide left, nowhere to go. Hit at the line of scrimmage and down, no gain. Second down coming up.
You know, you talk about Miguel Johnson. That's his 4th catch of this game. He had 3 for 36 yards in the first half, and that was about an 8-9 yard catch right there. So he's had one of his better days of the season.
Yes, he has. So it'll be second down and 10. Clock moving. 11:49 third quarter. Valley up 30-14. Sunshine still covering most of this field. Second down, handoff to Stewart. Stewart, left side, gets across the 30, out to the 32-yard line. Vikings not giving up on that run. It'll be third down at about 3.5. Vikings have to get right to the 35-yard line to pick up a first down.
That was the Blue Springs product, Matt Gross, the linebacker, the senior, there to make the stop for Ottawa. So, like you said, third and about 3 for the Vikings. So a big third down play right now. Want to keep this drive alive if we can.
Because you'll have to punt into the breeze if you can't pick up a first down. They hand it off, and they're not going to get there. Vikings trying to run it again, and Baker was there to stop that play.
Yeah,
so tried 3 running plays in a row, or rather Ottawa was there to stop that, and the Braves do a good job.
Yeah, that Ottawa front four just really blew that play up right at the line of scrimmage. So now Maiden's going to have to stand back. Jason's going to have to stand back inside of his 20, punt this ball away into the wind.
Well, all the momentum shifted after that first series. Now Maiden's really going to have to get one away here. High snap, they're going to fake it, and Beasley throws it. It is complete to the 40, to the 45, to the 40-yard line. And Rafi McLean takes it into Ottawa territory at the 33-yard line. They snapped it to Brinkley, and he was the up man, and he threw the pass to McLean up the right sideline for the first down.
And that was almost a pick six. There was a defensive back and almost got that ball, but Rafi McLean, who's a converted running back, converted to the linebacker, made a nice catch. Brinkley a good throw, and boy, give Coach Paul Troth credit. A great gamble that time, really paid off. Viking needed a momentum switch, and they got it right there.
What a gamble that was, and Marcus Brinkley with the pass to McLean for the first down. Ball at the 32-yard line. Reyes, he wants to throw to the sideline, completes it to Travis Thornton, tries to come back to get more yards. They're going to give him a great spot. Going to give him the 26-yard line, and that's a gain of about 7.
Well, really, usually you do that when the defenders knock the receiver back. That time Travis was trying to come back and get some more running room, and so, we got a good spot that time.
Great spot.
Nice catch by Travis, good throw by Ray.
He came back on his own. All right, Vikings now have it second down and 6 at the 26-yard line after the fake punt. Big play, and let's see if we can take advantage. Reyes hands the ball off. Stewart bounces to the right side, breaks the tackle, falls forward inside the 25 on the right hash mark, and should have the first down at the 22-yard line. He does.
Yeah, and that was Matt Gross to make the stop again. But give Rafi McLean credit. Rafi just more or less took that ball away from a defensive back on that fake punt and turned that into a big gain. And, he's made big plays this year,
yes,
too.
He has.
In different position than where he was last year, but he's really made the adjustment well and has come through.
What a gutsy call, though.
Yeah, good call. Whoa. Good call.
All right.
Paul Troth has the ability to do that.
First down at the 22-yard line for the Vikings. They hand it off, and here's Lenoris Dukes, breaks the tackle, lowers the head and shoulders outside the right hash mark, and picks up good yardage. It'll be second down. The clock winds down to 8:46 third quarter, 30-14, Valley.
Devontae Corbett, the 195-pound sophomore defensive back out of Dallas, there to make the hit for Ottawa, but pretty nice gain of about 5 by Leno on that play. So Vikings inside the 20, down at about the 17-yard line.
Vikings would like to get that score back here. Still leading 30-14. But they want to get some momentum back. Reyes turns, hands it off. Dukes up the middle. Lenoris breaks the tackle, breaks another one. He's into the end zone for his third touchdown of the day.
17-yard touchdown run by Lenoris Dukes.
Wow. The young man from Little Rock, when you need some tough yards, he can get them. He broke 2 or 3 tackles on that run.
He did, and showed good speed bursting into the end zone. So nice drive by the Vikings. That's exactly what they needed to do to take away the momentum that Ottawa had just gotten with their touchdown. So Vikes once again in control, 36-14.
Well, Hilliger has 2 touchdowns for the Braves, 3 now for Dukes. Extra point attempt is up. It is good. It's 37-14. The Vikings get that score right back. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Viking Sports Network.
While some
That
banks
seals it
have
for me. He ought to be our offense.
Bank has been busy investing in the branch of the future, your smartphone. With Smart Mobile from Wood & Houston Bank, you can view your accounts, transfer money, check balances, view transactions, and pay bills right from your smartphone.
So come by, call us, or go online and check
Tyler.
out all of
Either
our
Tyler
smart
or
checking choices with free smart mobile banking and bank anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Wood & Houston Bank. Personal banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
3 touchdowns today. And how about that by Lenoris Dukes? He now has 14 on the year. You know, a couple games, Joe, we haven't seen much of him, but he's been needed today, and the young man is doing what he's supposed to do.
The only sad thing about this, I wish Joe Klein, who was here last week, Joe kind of took Lenoris under his wing, adopted him, and taking him in his home, sent him to Valley. I wish Joe was here this week to watch this.
Well, Joe says he listens to some of these games.
Does he?
So,
Okay,
Big Joe,
good.
if you're listening and watching on live stream, there's your man.
Joe, come
Lenoris
back and
Dukes.
see us again. We enjoyed the interview last week.
We just need a bigger booth.
Yeah, we
When
did.
Big Joe
Yeah,
gets in
he
here.
took up. He had to kneel down a little bit to get in here, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Great young man. There's no question about that. All right, Stotts is back deep. Stotts is back there. They also send John Hilliger back deep now for Miramontes' kick. And here it is, and it's going to go to Hilliger. Hilliger to 10, to the 15. Hilliger races to the outside, and he's tripped up as he gets across the 30 on the right side, out to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Rafi McLee there to make the stop. Rafi just got that big first down on that fake punt just minutes ago to set up that last touchdown, and Rafi makes the stop on the kickoff.
And the ball is going to be at about the 35-yard line. So how about total yards in the first half? We have some of those stats.
Well, in the first half, the Vikings 230 yards, Ottawa 89. But here's the telling statistic: the Vikings 96 yards on the ground, Ottawa -5. So
Yeah.
that was a telltale story. Passing, not that much difference: 134 Valley, 94 Ottawa.
Well, the Vikings answer that touchdown by the Braves, and with 8:06 to go, the Braves have it now from their own 35-yard line, and they will throw the screen to the outside. And what a play by Philip Fowler. He came up, he saw it, and he wraps up the receiver for a very short gain. It'll be second down. Good job as he wraps up Hilliger just as he caught the ball, 2-yard loss.
Good play by the Mascom Major. If he'd had one more step, he'd have taken that one to the house, I think.
We'd have had to brag on him a little bit more. It's second down and 12. Good job by the young man from San Diego. Second and 12 as Ginzo again will work out of the shotgun, backpedals, rushes on, throws to the outside, completes it for a short gain, and again it's Fowler on that side, and he makes the play on Sean Wilkerson.
Yeah, nice play by Phillip. Andrew Human also over there in the neighborhood, so nice D by the Vikings. And Fowler, like you said, going from one side of the field to the other, and comes up big twice.
So it's third down and 9, only a 3-yard gain. So the Braves need 9 to keep this drive alive. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ginzo out of the shotgun, low snap, rolls to his left, on the roll, throws it that way. That one is intercepted by LeQuentin Black. He stepped in front of Hilliger, and he gets his interception.
Yeah, nice play. And officials want
they're going to
wave it off, say it hit the ground, I guess. I thought he had it.
Well, in our replay, we're going to look here at the replay on live stream. Of course, that's going to be with it back to us, so it's going to be hard for us to see that. Boy, I thought he had it.
I did too. I thought that was a clean catch.
On our replay, it looks like he had it as he rolled over, but again, our replay's not official. So it's Adamson into punt. But LeQuentin Black stepped in front of Hilliger, made a nice move, and he almost had one. Tyler Davis back at the 20-yard line to receive this punt. High snap. Adamson goes up to get it and gets it away. That is a wobbly one. That's going to spin away from Davis. Tyler's going to let this one go, and it'll go out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It was a wobbly punt, and it rolled out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Penalty back.
There is a penalty flag down way back at the 35-yard line of Ottawa.
Tyler wanted to pick that ball up, but it never took a decent roll that he could get a good handle on it.
It was end over end punt, and when it hit, it just shot toward the sideline. We're going to discuss this one. Penalties on the Vikings?
I don't know. We'll see. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know. 35-yard line of Ottawa is where the flag is down, so it had to be something along that line of scrimmage. Boy, I thought LeQuentin Black had the INT. I really did.
Yeah, I thought he did too, and he stepped right in front of the receiver and made a diving grab, but I guess they say the ball hit the ground. So they had a better view than we did.
So they've discussed this penalty. 6:38 to go in the third quarter. 37-14 Valley. Going to have to turn the lights on here before long. They're still discussing this. While they do that, I'll tell you this broadcast is brought to you by ConAgra, Weber Seeds, Domino's Pizza. Also, Community Bank of Marshall, Blackburn, Malta Bend, Waverly, and Sweet Springs, the City of Marshall, and Warehouse Tire and Mufflers, Sedalia, and Riggins Arco, and Edward Jones agent Diane Dudenhofer of Marshall.
Now we could get an explanation, I think.
Let's see if we can hear the explanation. It's a hold.
It's on them. It's on them.
Holding on Jaron Gordon.
It was on us, yeah.
The Vikings are going to have the ball, and I think they said half the distance to the goal, so we'll have the ball about the 2.5-yard line.
I thought they pointed at Ottawa first, but I guess they did say on us. So, yeah, we're going to be pinned pretty deep. So 6:38 to go in the third quarter would be a good time to get that running game. I sound like a broken record, but I like to see that running game.
I like it, partner. I like a good running game right here. 2 or 3 first downs, you can eat up a lot of time, and you're up 37-14. But that ball is deep in Viking territory at about the 2.5-yard line.
Yeah, no mistakes here, guys.
Xavier Stewart is the running back. And they don't go under center, so Reyes will take the snap at about 2 yards deep in the end zone. Turns, gives it off to Stewart. Stewart, he's hit and gets out to the 4. Second down there. Vikings probably aren't going to take any chances here, leading 37-14. What a big call again that fake punt was. Man, what a gutsy call by Paul Trott.
Huge call, and that was the pass from Marcus Brinkley to Rafi McLean.
And it was close to being picked off.
Yeah, and it turned. Ottawa had the momentum. They had just scored. Then they held the Vikings. Looked like Valley was going to have to punt. And, boy, they turned it into another touchdown.
Second down. Again, Reyes rolls from the end zone. He pumps once and throws it away. And he can do that because he was out of the pocket and he threw it past the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 5.
Threw it into the kicking net over here on the far sideline. Only guy that could catch that one was Jason Maiden, who's practicing his punting.
I'd rather him do that than try to force one there.
Yeah, no, that good decision. And again, Bruce has shown good ability to scramble outside of that pocket. He's done that many times this year.
3rd down for the Vikes. 3rd from their own 5-yard line. Now Chris Owens lines up as a tight end on the right side. Reyes, little play action out of the end zone. Throws it. It is overthrown. Trying to get it to Mikael Johnson at the 17-yard line. Coming up to make the play defensively was Donald Anderson. So it'll be a punt from the back of the end zone by Maiden.
Donald Anderson's a 160-pound senior out of Wichita, Kansas. He was with Johnson step for step that time. So, yeah, Maiden, Jason's going to have to hit right on the back of the end zone. He'll be kicking into the wind. So Ottawa should get pretty good field position here.
Should get great field position. Looks like that is Dexter Hayes back there. They may come after this one. Vikings have a safety. Here they come. He's going to get it away. And that one's kind of a wobbler. It comes out of there and now rolls toward the sideline and will go out at the 37-yard line. But in that situation, all Maiden wants is it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
That thing kind of a ugly-looking knuckleball, but went to the Ottawa sideline and out of bounds at the 37. So now you ask your defense to go to work.
Yeah, need to step up. We're down to 5:44 to go here in the third quarter. Still quite a bit of time left in this one. Vikings leading at 37-14. And again, folks, if the Vikings win, they should be right back here again next Saturday.
First down, and here comes Ginzo and company from the 37-yard line. Ginzo throws it. It is caught and dropped.
Philip Fowler again.
Philip Fowler knocked it away from John Hilliger. Hilliger had it at the 22 and couldn't hang on.
Great timing that time by Philip Fowler. He got there about the same time the ball did, and that's some things you taught him in your mass communication class.
I think Denny Honold taught him those
Okay,
moves.
I was going to give you the credit.
No, Denny Honold, the defensive backs coach.
Yeah, I'm sure Denny's the guy that got it done.
Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Ginzo Play action, steps up, throws to the sideline. That is incomplete. He was trying to throw it to Kellen Hernandez in front of the Viking bench. It'll be 3rd and 10 with 5:34 to go in the third quarter, and the Vikes up 37-14.
Yeah, Ginzo had to unload that ball a little bit quicker than he wanted to because Andrew Human was right in his face, and so good pressure again by the Vikings.
These playoff games will work, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
3rd down from the Viking 37. Much of the crowd is hung around. Ottawa with a good crowd across the way. 3rd down, 10. Ginzo looks to throw, sideline, completes it, and let's see where the forward progress is. I think they're going to give him a 1st down. He was looking to his favorite receiver, John Hilliger, all the way, and that is a 1st down at the Viking 25-yard line, 26-yard line.
Well, in that time, Stanley Pittman, the linebacker, he's the guy that made the tackle. It looked like maybe he was covering Hilliger. Usually you don't see that linebacker on the wide receiver.
Ginzo to throw again. He throws a corner route, and that is incomplete.
That should have been offensive interference right there.
As Hilliger was working against Tyler Davis, and boy, he just shoved Tyler.
Yeah, Hilliger just took his hand up and fully extended it, and that should have definitely. I guess they're saying that was maybe an uncatchable ball, but that should have been offensive.
I think if that shove would have gone the other way, it would have been a penalty.
Yeah, I think it would have too.
But it's 2nd down and 10. Tyler had perfect position,
as he does so many times.
2nd down from the 26-yard line. They are going to keep it on the ground. Here's Ginzo up the middle. Ginzo with a good gain inside the 20. One of the few times he's carried the ball. He gets it all the way down to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
Stanley Pittman, the linebacker, there to wrestle him down, but a pretty good gain.
3rd and 2. Vikings need a stop here.
Yeah,
Ginzo
3rd and short, too.
Working out of the shotgun. Just about a yard and a half for a 1st down. Ginzo wants to throw it. Human's after him. He can't get him. Now Ty Phillips does go! Human made him change his course, and he took off around the right side, and Ty Phillips did not miss. Another sack for number 45, and it'll be 4th down and long.
You know, and for a big guy, Phillips, 245 pounds, to bring a fast quarterback down in the open field like that just shows great agility. And Ty Phillips, another sack for him.
Wow. Well, it's 4th down. They've got to go for it. You're down to 4:16 in the 3rd. Vikings lead 37-14. Hayes in the backfield along with Ginzo. He'll look for Hilliger, his favorite wide receiver. Watch that slant pattern. Ginzo takes the snap. Play action, and now a penalty flag. And let's see who this is on.
Both teams pointing at each other, so we'll see here.
The referee walking all the way out to the 40-yard line to tell us that it's a false start on the offense. So it is going to be 4th and 11 now from the 26-yard line.
A stop here, and the Vikes are in pretty good shape, I think.
You do not, and a field goal really does them no good here. So they have to go for it. Ginzo standing back at the 33-yard line. Sends a man in motion. That's Adamson. Drops back to throw. Rushes on. He is going to be sacked back at the 37-yard line. Mike Hall was there. Human was there. And they ran him into the turf, and the Vikings take over on down.
Yeah, Andrew Human, the first one to get there. Andrew, the 232-pound junior linebacker out of Farmington, showed great speed that time and bumps Ginzo down from behind. Big stop. Vikes take over at their own 36-yard line. That was a big stop right there.
That was huge because they were rolling, and they were going to get within 2 touchdowns again. But the Viking defense said, no more of that.
Xavier Stewart back in at the running back position for the Vikings.
3:39 to go. Vikings up 37-14. 3:39 to go, third quarter. Reyes wants to throw, looking deep. Nobody there. He's going to take off. Reyes gets to the 40, to the 45, dives forward to close to a first down.
I think it's going to be a first down, I think. Yeah, Reyes once again shows good ability to run. He just tucked that ball under and danced and darted a couple times and picks up about 11 yards.
First down. He came into the game with 154 yards rushing. He doesn't run a lot, but when he does, he's very effective.
Yeah, he is. He is, and he can do it. And that makes that passing game that much more effective.
Well, it's first down now at the Viking 47-yard line. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Reyes takes the snap. Again, wants to throw. Oh, that pocket held, and he throws another interception. I don't know who he's throwing to. It's a third interception by Logan Schultz. Wow.
Yeah, a couple.
And there was nobody there.
A couple defensive backs right there. I don't know, Bruce just didn't see somebody, I guess, but Schultz, pretty good defensive back. He said that's his second interception, I believe, second or third.
Well, it's third interception of the day, and this Viking defense has just simply taken over. We're fortunate that ball was kind of bobbled, or else Schultz would have had some room to run.
Yeah, and I think that's the fifth turnover of the day for the Vikings?
Fifth turnover. That's very uncharacteristic. 3 interceptions by Bruce Reyes, so the Vikings just will not put this one away.
No, but, yeah, let's get them out of our system this week.
3:06 to go. Ginzo will take the snap, and he throws that bubble screen, and he gets it for a good gain this time to Travis Adamson. One of the Vikings had a shot at him at the line of scrimmage, couldn't knock him down, and he'll pick up about 8 yards. It'll be second down. Second down and 3. They give him a 7-yard gain. The ball right at the 45-yard line. 2:46 to go, third quarter. Here is Ginzo rolling to his left, all kinds of time. Now he wants to tail down and run, and he's going to be hit hard at the Viking 49-yard line, but he does pick up a first down.
Rafi McLee, Mike Barnes, Nick Pula, all kinds of Vikings there.
Danny Reyes was around the play.
Danny was there also, right.
But it is a first down at the Viking 49-yard line with 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Valley leading 37-14. Ginzo hands the ball off. Forget it. He gives it to Dexter Hayes, who's had a rough afternoon. I don't know how many times did Dexter carry the ball in the first half. He carried the ball several times in the first half for very little gains, if any.
That was Zach Thomas, the Sweet Springs product there, to make a nice tackle for the Vikings on that play. So that's a gain. No gain. We're very short gain on the play. Let's call it second down, a long 9.
He carried the ball 10 times for 20 yards in the first half. Second and 9, late third quarter. Ginzo throws to the sideline. It is caught. Short gain. LaQuentin Black makes the tackle on Travis Adamson at the Viking 45. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And the LaQuentin Black, he was about 4 yards back when that catch was made. Did he close fast or not as he dumps Adamson in his track? So it's going to be third down, like you said, 3rd and 6 ball just across the 45. Ottawa in Valley territory, 1:29 left in the quarter.
Third down as Ginzo waits for the snap. 15 on the play clock. He takes it, back pedals to his own 45, rushes on. He gets away from one, and now he's going to be sacked back at midfield, and Ty Phillips gets him again.
Yeah, Ty Phillips just comes up big one more time. And there are other guys. Trip Thomas was back there that time. Also in that backfield was Leon Jackson. So good pressure by the front four by the Vikings that time.
We're talking about a defensive player. We may have a battle here. It's either Ty Phillips right now or Tyler Davis. I'll tell you what, it could be a tie.
Wow, they both stepped up big.
And now punting situation. So once again, this Viking defense, after a turnover, comes out and does the job.
Yeah.
Watch the fake.
Now it looks like Tyler and LaQuentin are going to stand back around the 15-yard line to receive this punt.
High snap. Adamson pulls it down. Rafi in his way, but nice high spiral. Turns this one over inside the 5. And that thing goes out and hits the pylon.
Wow.
That's a touchback. That thing almost went out at the 1-yard line. He had a kind of a English-type spin on it. That ball hit and took off toward the sideline. I thought it was going to go out inside the 1. It hits the pylon, and that makes it a touchback. That close to having first down at the 1-foot line.
And how many times a day they knock punts down inside the 5-yard line? That's at least the third one that's rolled around back in that area.
But the Viking defense holds again. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 37-14.
Well, and the Vikings have given up 2 touchdowns, but both of those touchdowns have come right after turnovers. So defense has played a great game today, and the offense has been very opportunistic. They've made it happen when they've had to.
Vikes will have the breeze in the fourth quarter, and this could be the last play of the quarter, depending on what we do. The Vikings are going to keep it on the ground, and they give it off to Lenoris Dukes. Lenoris Dukes makes a tackle. Dukes to the 40. Oh. He slips and goes down at the 47-yard line. A first down. Flags are down, however.
Flag back in the line of scrimmage. Yeah, back in the line of scrimmage. And Lenoris Dukes had one man to beat. As he tried to cut to beat that man, he went down. But a nice run again by Lenore. He's going to have some big numbers for the day.
But I may be coming back. Let's just see what the flag is. The flag was it wasn't thrown by the referee. It was thrown on the line of scrimmage.
Vikes are walking backwards, so. Yep.
Foul on Rob Barrington. Wow, 15-yard penalty and a first down. Rob Barrington's had 2 huge penalties today.
Yeah, that was a tough one because that was a nice run that time. They would have had the ball all the way out at the close to the 45-yard line. Instead, now we're going to be probably back around the 10 or so.
They're going to mark it. I guess they're going to say it was after the play.
Okay, so they're going to mark it from the end of the play, I guess.
Yeah. So the 47-yard line. Now they'll mark it from there. That's what I understand. Okay. Lenoris Dukes 3 touchdowns and almost had himself a huge run there.
Well, if that is the case, that's a shame. If that's what happened, that penalty occurred about 30 yards behind the ball. If that was the case, I'm not sure.
And we have to just wait and see what they're going to do with this ball. The officials are still talking about it. Now, Coach Kent Kessinger wants an explanation. They'll have to rule this a dead ball foul, and then they would get the line of scrimmage, so that's what they're going to do.
Well, they're marking it at about the 32-yard line, I guess.
Okay, so they're really still 1st and 10. They just took the yardage off after the penalty. Yeah. So the Vikings have a first down at the 32. Braves showing blitz here on the left side. Valley with 2 tight ends. They're just going to run the football. Here's Lenoris again, and he gets to the 34, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. Vikings have turned it over, but they're hanging on to a 37-14 lead. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 30 seconds.
Holidays are here. Look great this holiday season with a new style from Imagine Salon.
Hey, Ken, I just wanted to let you know we're through all of our commercials. Right. We're going through reruns.
We'll just have to rerun them. Okay. Ty Phillips might get my vote.
I think you got to almost go with him. I do. I think Ty Phillips.
Oh, man, he's had a great game. He's been all over the place.
Be sure to ask about gift certificates available for gift giving. Call or stop by Imagine Salon on the Marshall Square.
Well, in the first half, Ty Phillips had 5 tackles and 2 sacks. I know he's had at least 2 sacks here.
And a blocked field goal.
So he's had quite a game, number 45.
Yeah, he's been playing that way all year long. And remember, folks, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah. All right, we're getting ready for quarter number 4. If Valley can hold on to this lead, 37-14, we would find out tomorrow afternoon who will play here next Saturday. Coming up at 6:30, about 2 hours and 10 minutes from now, we have soccer here as the Vikings will take on Hannibal LaGrange. The winner goes to Montgomery, Alabama for the final 16. 2nd down and 8. Handoff again. Dukes up the middle. He had one of the Braves on his back as he crossed the 35 to the 37. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that was that defensive back who's played a good ball game today. Weston Coombs, the big 197-pound junior. He drug Lenoris down, was holding on for dear life as Lenoris gets a gain of about 3 on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Ball across the 35 at about their own 37.
3rd and about 5. See if Paul Troth want to keep it on the ground here. Let that defense work with this big lead, 37-14. Snap, and Reyes going to throw. Looks and completes it to Ballard, but it's incomplete. Ball skip.
I think somebody tipped that ball at the line of scrimmage. That looked like kind of a dying quail coming out there. Bruce usually puts more mustard than that on his passes. So I think one of the linemen got a paw on that one.
So Maiden will come in to punt it away. Not the worst thing you can do is punt and let our defense go to work.
No. Let Jason kick. Jason's been kicking the ball pretty well. Now this fourth quarter we'll have the wind behind us, so that should help.
And back deep is Dexter Hayes. Hayes standing back at about the 15. Lights are on here, Greg Mitchell. The Vikings leading 37-14. Now, Vikings need a timeout. Had miscommunication or the wrong personnel in there, so they take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll step aside for 30. Vikings lead at 37-14 on the Viking Sports Network.
Marshall Out score when you sign up for a new Marshall Out score debit card at Community Bank. I'm Robbie Fuchs. Sign up today for our free Marshall Out debit card. With each use, the Marshall school system will receive a donation. Other account features include custom out checks, free online banking, including bill pay, and more. Stop in any location for details and sign up for the Marshall Out scorecard account today. Community Bank of Marshall. Community banking the way it's meant to be. Member FDIC.
All right, the Vikings will punt. Maiden. The last time the Vikings set up to do this, they faked it. I doubt if they'll fake it this time.
No, I think, man, Jason Maiden, the Carrollton product, he's been very steady as a punter all year long. Done a great job for the Vikings.
Hayes goes back. Burgos, the long snapper. Once again, a good snap. Rushes on, gets it away. Kind of a wobbly punt, and that touches Hayes. The ball is loose, and I think the Vikings have it at the 9-yard line.
Sherrard Allen, I believe.
Sherrard Allen has the ball. That touched Hayes, or did it?
I think it did. If it didn't, it wasn't due to lack of effort.
They're going to say that ball never touched Hayes. Wow.
Wow.
And Paul Troth is running out on the field. How in the world did they miss that?
Oh, man, I mean, if anybody ever tried to catch a ball, that defender, that receiver did that time.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Paul Troth is out on the field, and he should be. That ball hit Hayes, and the way Hayes turned to run after it, you knew he touched the ball.
Well, and what a play by Sherrard Allen. I mean, Sherrard dove headlong and came up with that fumble. That was a great play by the reserve defensive back.
I've got the replay here, and I'm going to look at it. Oh, he touched that ball. His first down, they hand it off, and that's Stotts getting out the 15-yard line. Well, officials could miss him too. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 15-yard line. Wow.
And I think that's Isaac Reed.
Made the tackle.
The stop there. Michael Barnes also in there for the Vikings.
Stotts, the running back. It'll be 2nd down and 5. We're in the 4th quarter, 13:39 to go. Boy. Sherrard Allen made a great play on the ball, and the official said it was never touched.
Yeah, that was a bad break that time.
That was
a great play by the Vikings.
2nd down. Here's Ginzo. Rolls to his right. He wants to keep it on the ground. The Vikings are there, and he is stood up and hit hard at about the 18-yard line.
That's quite a pile right
there. That was a pile of football players.
Barnes is in there. Pittman's in there. Tyler Davis is in there. Isaac Reed gets up off the bottom of the pile.
All right. It's 3rd down and about 2.
That was almost enough for a bonfire right there. That was a big pile.
The King of the Mountain, the old game we used to play.
Yeah.
3rd down and about 2 from the 18-yard line. Ginzo will take the snap. Wants to throw. Rush is on. He rolls. He's going to look to the sideline. He's being chased, and he's run out of bounds, but he got the 1st down at the 21-yard line. He knew he had to get to the 20, and that's what he got as he scampered out of bounds on the Ottawa side of the field. It'll be 1st down with 12:38 to go.
Leon Jackson and Taylor Moore, a couple of big defensive linemen for the Vikes, both chasing him, got him out of bounds, but like you said, enough for a 1st down, so Ottawa gets a new set of downs.
Ball's at the 20-yard line.
They should not have the ball right now.
12:30 to go. Or if they did, it should have been after a Viking touchdown. They want to hand it off up the middle. Stotts gets to the line of scrimmage. Forget it. Still trying to run the football, down 37-14 with 12 minutes to go. I'll let him run all the time, Joe.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It'll be 2nd down. Ottawa Braves, the only team in the KCAC to make the playoff. And we will play in Ottawa to start the season next year. The 2 teams that won the conference will match up to start the season next year. We'll go to their place.
Play them out there. That'd be a good opening game. That'd be a pretty good-sized trip, but it'd be a fun game.
Here is Ginzo standing at the 15-yard line. Play clock down to 7. Boy, they've taken a lot of time off the clock between plays here. Ginzo takes it. They have Cripps to the right side, throws it over the middle, and it is intercepted. The ball was tipped, now picked up by Rafi McLee. McLee brings it up the left sideline. He's inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. First down, Vikings. There we go. We get the ball deep in Brave territory.
That was Isaac Reed that tipped that ball up in the air, tipped it right to Rafi McLee, and Rafi, that's his second big play. Remember, he caught that pass on the fake punt to really turn this game around in the second half, and Rafi takes that one all the way down inside the 20 to about the 19. So once again, boy, this defense has really played well all day long.
And Isaac Reed getting the glad hand. He's the one that tipped it.
Yep.
And Rafi's second interception of the year. Vikings have it 19-yard line of the Braves, and they could pretty much put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. Leading 37-14. Handoff. Stewart looking for a hole. Bounces to the outside. Stewart has one. Cannot beat his man. Now he fumbles the ball. It goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. They're going to rule him down at the 19.
Ooh, they almost recovered that ball. That just barely rolled out of bounds at the last minute.
But they're going to say that he was down before the fumble. So they're going to give him the 19-yard line. Boy, the Vikings have, 5 turnovers today. Yeah, that is very uncharacteristic.
Well, let's get them all out of our system, okay?
Will be brought back to the spot of the fumble. Second down. Start the clock on my whistle.
So they fumbled forward, and there was no possession. So I guess they bring it back to the spot. It'll be second down and 9. 11:20 and counting in the ball game. The Vikings just trying to get out of here now with all the turnovers they've had this afternoon. Reyes turns, rolls to his right, throws it that way. He completes it. Jared Gordon inside the 5, down to the 1.
Yeah, nice.
Gordon makes the catch. He held on to that one. It's first and goal to 1.
And once again, Bruce Reyes uses that ability to rolled out to the right and put the ball right on the button to Gordon. And again, Jaron Gordon is a 6'3", 180-pound junior out of Seaside, California. Makes a big catch inside the 5. Vikes knocking on the door. Lenoris Dukes in the game again.
Let's see if Lenoir's going to get touchdown number 4. They gave him the football straight ahead. Touchdown number 4. And the Vikings have pretty much put this one away now with 10:45 to go as they lead at 43-14. Joe, you turned the ball over 5 times and still put 43 points on the board. What's that tell you about your defense?
Yeah, that tells you. And all your offense, too. I mean, both teams have done very well, both sides of the ball.
Forget the mistakes. They just keep plugging away. Miramontes will attempt the extra point. Ball down. Kick is on the way, and this one is no good. For the first time this year, Fabian Miramontes misses an extra point. Well, why not? 5 turnovers. You might as well miss an extra point today.
Yeah.
And don't have that hanging on you when you get to the
let's get it all behind us today.
43-14 Valley. 10:45 to go. Back in 30 seconds.
Viking Athletic Goods in the Marshall Square is your apparel headquarters for all your favorite teams. KC Chiefs, Mizzou Tigers, Missouri Valley Vikings, Marshall Owls, Slater Wildcats, Santa Fe Chiefs, and much more. Pullovers, hoodies, sweats, even socks with logos. Viking Athletic Goods also carries a nice selection of crazy socks. And for going to the games, you'll find the best stadium seats anywhere at Viking Athletic Goods on the Marshall Square.
4 touchdowns for Lenoris Dukes. Ty Phillips, a big game, couple of sacks. I have about 4 sacks in this game. Close to 10 tackles. Tyler Davis, a couple of interceptions. LaQuentin Black, a kickoff return for a touchdown. A lot of big plays in this one.
The big playmakers have made big plays today, haven't they?
And that's what big players, big playmakers do. And they have done it today. You're exactly right. Miramontes missed his first extra point of the year. Stotts is back deep, along with Donald Anderson. Miramontes into the football. And this one will send Stotts into the end zone, and with the wind at his back, it goes out of the end zone. So 25-yard line is where the Braves will take over, and we still have 10:45 to go, but Valley leading 43-14. Tell you what, the Ottawa Braves came in here, gave the Vikings a scare, and although it's not over yet, it's going to be pretty tough for them to come back. in this one.
Yeah, this one's over.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like the big newscast that predict the presidential winner
This
before
one's
everybody's
over.
even voted. I'm going to say this one's over.
43-14, because this Valley defense has been very stingy. The only touchdowns have come on very short fields.
Yeah. They've done a super job.
First down at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they'll go to throw the football on about every down now. As Ginzo stands back at his own 20, sends Stotts in motion. Now they're going to run an option play. Ginzo pitches to Stotts, and he's going to be chased down by McDonald, and he goes out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. It looks like he lost a couple of yards.
Yeah, Dominique McDonald, also Michael Barnes, Zach Thomas over on that side of the field, so they'll give him a gain. And Mike Hall also over there. They're going to give him a gain of about 2 on the play, I think. Yeah, 2nd down and 8.
So it'll be 2nd down coming up. Vikings started the season against the KCAC team. We went to McPherson and won that game. Here is Stotts running the ball, and someone has a hold of a leg. Down he goes.
Michael Hall in there on the stop. Michael, another good stop from his linebacker position.
So it's going to be 3rd down. And about 8. 9:50 to go. It's like we'll be here next Saturday. We'll know tomorrow afternoon who the opponent will be. We'll be here the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Who do you think we're going to play?
I'm thinking maybe a rematch of last year. St. Francis, Indiana might be a
we owe them one, don't we?
Either them or St. Xavier, Illinois. One of those two teams might be here. You get down to the final 8, it gets tough. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Rush is on. Another sack. As Ginzo goes down again, back at the 21-yard line.
Andrew Human, Mike Hall, both back in there that time.
So it is 4th down, another punting situation. You just can't say enough for this defense.
You know, Andrew Human and Mike Hall both played good games.
Yeah, they have. Mike Hall has an INT in this one.
I'll never forget, though, when I think of Andrew Human, that fumble he picked off and took for a touchdown against Mid-America to put us up 14-0.
High snap again. Adamson gets it. Vikings go for the block. They don't get to it. It's a low-line drive. Valley will stay away from it. And Tyler Davis runs by it, and it'll roll down at the 47. Tyler just ran by it, just kind of
playing
something to think about.
Playing cat and mouse with him over there.
Young man has a lot of fun playing this game. So Valley gets it back. We're going to be moving on, 11-0, 8:41 to go now. Boy, that's a heck of a year, 11-0 and into the quarterfinals of the national tournament.
You know, really, in every game so far, we won by at least 2 touchdowns.
Yep. I'm going to do it again today, it appears.
Taylor Beasley. Yeah, and also Keith O'Neill in at the running back position.
Keith O'Neill, the first time we've had Keith into the ball game today. Keith, a young man out of Beaumont, a junior. And Keith gets the handoff, and he's hit and keeps those legs moving, but for no avail, no gain. It'll be 2nd down. I see Taurus Payne is in at one of the tackles now. There's a lot of new faces in there. Casey Simmons in at a guard spot. Zavon Moore's in there. Zach Gibson, I'm sure, is out there right now.
Pierre Hutchins, a defensive end out of South Lake, Texas, made that last tackle. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, Ben Maiden out of Carrollton.
Yeah.
Backup center's in the ball game right now.
Brother of Jason, I think.
Yep. So here we go, 2nd down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Handed off to O'Neill. Nothing there. But this is typical Paul Troth. You're up 43-14. You could go ahead and put another one on the board, but he's going to get all these guys that work so hard in practice. They're going to get some real playing time in the national tournament.
And that makes you a better team. You'll have a much better week of practice next week with these guys having a chance to play in a playoff game. And that was on the stop that time, Matt Gross, again, the Blue Springs product. He's played a good game for Ottawa.
3rd down. And how about the game played by Logan Schultz? 3 interceptions for that young man. Beasley on 3rd down and 9. They're going to wants to throw a little play action. Beasley lets it go for Martinko. He makes the catch at the 10 to the 5, and the young man's into the end zone. Beasley to Martinko for the touchdown. There's a flag down.
52-yard conversion, but I think it's going to come back, I believe.
Personal foul. Personal foul.
Against
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, good.
Touchdown will stand. There's the young man, Martinko. ran that route. Perfect pass from Beasley, and the Vikings are over the 50-point mark.
And what will that do for the confidence of Taylor Beasley? Just a perfect throw that time. Martinko again shows his speed, 52-yard touchdown, and